everybody? Welcome back. Today's the day. We're finally going to do us a racing video. So unfortunately Nicole's not coming with me today, so it's not going to be as awesome as it normally is whenever we go racing. She sets it up all awesome and fancy and stuff, but I am meeting the guys down there. So I'm racing old Rich's Mustang, so you guys get to meet my buddy Rich today. I'm en route right now. I just left my house and I got a 2-hour drive there. I'm actually going to stop at Deerberg's up here at the old grocery store and grab me a little food. Normally Nicole cooks the steaks and everything and we eat real good, but I ain't got time to do all that whenever we're trying to race. We raced the crap out of Rich's car and we entered 4 times, so I'll be running Pro and Super Pro. Rich will be running Pro and ET. So in Pro class we have this thing double entered, but we've been doing it all year, so we got a pretty good system down. It's gonna be a little warm out today. It's 91 right now, but we got us some fans. I got my trailer behind me, and I just pulled the empty trailer down there right now because I got some nice pit lights we got on there, and it's got fans, and we keep all the stuff in there, and there's little pit bikes and the electric scooter and all the goodies in there, so we'll have the trailer set up still. Alrighty, just left Quick Trip, got me some goodies. I'm a freaking sucker for some Laffy Taffies. They had them babies on sale, so I stocked up. I could eat them all day if I had to. So we got about a 2-hour drive ahead of us here. So it's 2:30 right now. Gates open at 4 down there, and the first time run doesn't start until 6 o'clock. So all right, I'm gonna turn on some tunes, listen to some music on the way down there, and we'll see you guys in a bit. That's gonna put a damper on things. Pretty sure I just had a tire blow out, or I ran over something, one of the two. Oh yeah. Well, this is the second tire this week. I knew they always come in 3s, and I have a tire right here, but it is a huge piece of crap and it's flat, and I don't have a jack. So I'm gonna set a cone out here real quick and make a couple phone calls. I cannot believe I didn't put my jack back in the damn trailer. I'd be on the road if I had it. I have everything else. I have an air compressor to air that damn tire up. Let's see here. Ooh, look, there's a jack. Beautiful. Go up high enough. Yeah, that's it. Are you kidding me? That is not tall enough. All right, let's try this. Maybe I can drive up on this sucker. I'm gonna try driving up on that and try to get it up in the air a little bit. There we go. I like that a little better. Now I might be able to get that jack on top of that. Maybe. Oh yeah. Sketchy. They go by and they don't even get over. I'll tell you, I feel for all you guys that work on the side of the road and stuff every day. People just do not care. Oh, there we go. But we'll we'll see how she gets us down there. Back in business. Alrighty, we're back on the road. So we lost a little time right there, but should be good to go. That was exciting. So that's 2 tires. Pretty sure they usually come in 3s. So if we're lucky, I'll just lose another trailer tire on the way down there and it can be over. If not, I'm in for a surprise. So I guess back en route. I'll see you guys in just a few. Alrighty, we made it. Here's the track right here. You can barely see it over this fence, but I've been coming to this racetrack since I was a little bitty kid. This place has been here since the 60s, I think. But my whole entire life, I'm 41, I've been coming to this racetrack my whole life. Tons and tons of memories here. And the people that own it they're the nicest dang people that you could ever meet in your life. So I love coming down here because they appreciate it whenever you're here. So that's why I like it. But it looks like there's quite a few people here. So we're gonna get our tech cards and stuff here at the booth, and then I'll tell you, it's 97 degrees. It's pretty warm. So Rich has got a little fan set up in the passenger floorboard of the old Mustang, so keeps us pretty cool in there. Oh, Rich, got her all ready to go. You guys are gonna like Rich. He's cool, super nice guy. Yeah, Rich had a blowout too. Good thing it didn't mess the car up.
No, it was all under the fender. Well, the fender was still there, but when it was like, there was no tread left on it, but the tire still had air in it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that happen before. Well, mine didn't. Mine was wasted, and then it got the side of the trailer a little bit right there. Yeah. But I mean, this thing's freaking trashed anyways.
And the fender was still on there, but I went to leave, and it was like rubbing, so I just fucking bent it up. Well, then you can't get out and it also bent it up when it hit it. So you can't, you can't open the door all the way. I'm like, take that motherfucker off for this week, and I ain't dealing with it. I ain't gonna be driving down here and just cut it into the tire.
There she goes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Go up here and turn these tech cards in. What's up?
What up, dogs? I need your help.
All right, let's go. Where we're going?
Yeah, oh yeah. What up?
Yeah.
What's up?
You gonna wear that all day like that?
Oh yeah, you guys are on camera all day long. Yep, this is Possum, everybody. This is the guy that owns the place down here. Yep, we appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
That's for sure. All right, we got JT and little Hunter and little JT's mini-me. You ready to do some racing today?
Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yep. So Hunter said he wants to do some filming today. Go check out Rich's Mustang.
The Mustang right there?
Yep.
Here's Rick's Mustang.
You want to sit in it?
Sure.
Here, give me this. Go get in the driver's seat. Be careful.
Pay attention so you're not kicking shit, you hear me?
Yeah.
Don't be in there touching nothing either.
What do you think?
It's nice.
Yeah? You want to start it up?
Sure.
Your foot don't reach the gas pedal though.
What?
What's up, J-Dub?
What up?
All right, we're just getting ready to start time runs now. They just called all Richie Rich up in ET. All right, we're pulling into the staging lanes for our first time run on bottom bulb. So I'm gonna get my helmet and everything on. Definitely happy with that. 006 on the first hit. Yep, always good to go right off the trailer and be 006. Perfect as 000, in case you was wondering.
006 the other way.
I know, you were 006 red, I was 006 green. And I went a 58 with a 9, Rich went a 59 with a 9 earlier. So. It's a lot of work to race this car like this with two guys doing it. Especially trying to video. So now this is what I normally do is, you know, this is all my runs from this year in Rich's car, which is a lot. The yellow slips are losers, the white slips are winners. So I was, let's see here if it'll focus in. My first time run, I was 006, which is almost perfect. 000 is perfect. I went a 658 with a 9 and 103. So now what I'll do is throughout the night, I'll keep track of each one of these. You know, I always put them on the wall out here. I'll just put that baby right there, and then I'll keep track of my times, and I'll dial in based off of each one of those. You know, sometimes you don't get to run it all the way out. Once you start running, if you're out ahead, you got to drive the stripe down there, which you don't want to break out. So if you're dialed in a 658 like I just ran, if you go faster than a 658, then you automatically lose. So if you get down to the end of the track when you're racing your opponent, if you're way out in front of him, then you got to let off, because if you take too much stripe down there, you're going to end up losing. Yep, ice cold Sprite, baby. Down on that one. So whenever Rich races, he foot brakes, and whenever I race, I trans brake. And in his car, depending on the track, it's a little different. So he's been about a number slower today so far. You went a 60 with the 0 that time, a 59 with the 9 and a 60 with the 0. And you were, well, you seen your light.
54, yeah.
You were supposed to not suck tonight.
Yeah. Well, this is only practice. Next one's the one that counts for time run.
Oh yeah, for the, I don't want the buy run though.
I don't either, not first round.
All right, going up for first round of Super Pro. I'm racing Little Ricky. That's Possum up there on the tractor. That's his dad. That's the guy that owns the track. And that's Little Ricky. That's Little Possum right there. All right, so now this round we got the delay box in. So when I hold the trans brake down, I'll let off on the first yellow this time, and this box right here is going to time it out to where I leave on the third yellow still. So that's the advantage of using the delay box in Super Pro, is you get to leave off with the first reaction. So the first flicker of the light that you see, you let go. You know, you push this button down, and as soon as that top yellow comes on, you let off that button, and then this box times you out. So you put your dial in on this side, and you put your opponent's dial in on this side in eliminations, and then you have a your delay right here, which is 1046. So it's basically 1.046 seconds, and that's how long it takes for that tree to drop. But as the night goes on, I'll take a little, or I'll put a little in that box, and I'm usually around 1050 or 1055 as it gets later. When it gets darker, I can see the tree a little bit better, you know, just from the not having the light on the bulb. Whenever it lights up, you just see it a little quicker. I think I was 22 on the tree. What'd I go, Rich?
656 with an 8.
56 with an 8. So it felt like I spun, but it actually picked up in the 60 foot. I picked up 2 in the 60 foot, and I picked up 2 at the end. Is it messed up?
Yeah, really.
How about now? Is that better?
Yeah.
I'll put my hat on. Hunter said my hair's messed up. So now I can compare off of these 2 slips. Yeah, that's what you think until you wreck and wipe us both out. Alright, we're headed up to the lane for the second time run mod. So my first time run went pretty good. I was 006 and I went 58. And then I went up to Super Pro and I was 23, and I ended up having I was 23 and I went a 56. They just sprayed the track that right before, like literally right before I went up there, so. Pretty bad. I felt it spin that time. Yeah, I went, well, I mean, I lost 4 in the 60 foot. Yeah, so I went from a 56 back to a 59. So
what is that?
It's my little GoPro.
I've never seen one.
Yeah, you've never seen one? Well,
so how does Crass pull off a win being 50 on the tree all the time? What I do, is it the finish line down here is where it is, or what? How do you win?
You've won before?
Yeah, I won last Saturday night.
Yeah, oh, I know, I've seen that.
What about my street car? I cracked them in it too, my little Impala.
I didn't even see that one.
Yeah.
No, I
won in it down there too.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. Look at that. 108. What is wrong?
Why aren't you at any of those 10 granders this weekend?
Because I suck. I can't be with them.
same reason I'm not there.
We'll be at the million though. We'll compete then. You'll be there for that. You coming?
Well, if I'm racing Rich's car.
That's what I was thinking. Yours ain't gonna be ready.
No, mine is not gonna be ready, but yeah, I'll have to probably race Rich's car. I'm sure he'll let me run it.
Do they do white and yellow tickets here?
Yeah.
So the next ones will be yellow?
Well,
because that was time trials.
That's when they start taking your money back, so yeah.
Yeah, look at that. 631, 632, 108, 108. That's hand shifting it too, bub. That ain't no sissy air shift, sissy electric shifts.
He's a bad dude.
Them are over with.
Yep. Well, hold on a second. What's this right here?
What's that?
What's that deal?
It don't work.
Oh, it don't work? Oh, okay. Just for looks?
Out wild hogging.
Hi.
That is your mini-me right there.
I know, dude.
All right, I'm headed up for my 4th time run. This is the 2nd top bulb time run here. So I got the blade box back in. We'll go up here and I'm just gonna leave it alone. I don't like to change the box after the first hit. I'll make one pass. On my second one, if I'm close, then I'll make adjustments from there. But if I missed it on the first hit, then I don't want to adjust it and then not know where I was at. So we're just gonna leave it alone and see what happens. Cut a little bit better in the light. So every time we run, we got to pull this delay box in and out, and we got this little plug hooked up to it. You got to make sure you plug it back in to complete that circuit so the trans brake works. If you don't, you'll be screwed. What?
54 with a 9.
A 54? Yeah, it hooked up good that
I
time.
went down to 14 on the tire pressure because it spun on me too.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
All right, so my second time run of Super Pro, I was 10 on the tree, and I won a 54 with the 9. So that's about where it should be right there. So as long as everything keeps working, I'll probably end up keeping a 54 on it for the majority of the night. Oh, Rich just topped her off all the way. Overfilled her. Son of a dang it.
Huh?
I said son of a dang it. J-Dub, what up?
$6.59 the dial for Richie Rich.
There goes old Richie
Right
Rich.
inside, gonna be Ronnie Williams. Williams $7.99. Williams is late.
They're off.
Richie full control.
Let's see what Rich does. First round, he's got it. Oh yeah, got it in the bag. All right, let's see here. Rich was a 57 to that guy's 225, so Rich treated the shit out of him. And then Rich only went a 670 on a 659, but he only went 86 mile an hour, so he was way out of it. So with us hot lapping this thing, we got to keep this fan underneath to keep the transmission cool. Rich, you were a 57 to his 225. You went a 78 at 86 mile an hour.
Yeah, I let off.
Yeah.
Right after I got past.
All right, I'm gonna go with the 654 first round in mod. So getting ready to go up the first round in mod. Rich won first round in ET. So they should be calling us up any second. All right, I'm in the lanes for first round of mod. It looks like I'm running the dude in the Camaro again. Holy crap, he's pretty tough. So we'll see how we do on this first round. So I just got treed. I actually went dead on with the 4, but I was 37, his 13, and he went dead on with the 1. So I mean, he was 13, dead 1, so he was 14 total. So I was ineligible from the start, but at least the car ran the number. So we'll go ahead and go buy back and go back up there for next round. All right, well, I'm getting ready to go up for first round in Super Pro now. We're gonna leave the 654 on there. Rich just went up and did 660 something. He rolled in way too deep and deep staged on accident, and then he sat there and was like 260 on the tree, so no good there. All right, we're on our way to the lanes for first round of Super Pro. I'm gonna go ahead and I was 10 on that last one, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull 5 out of the box. Let's see what I got on. Got the fuel pump off. So I'm at 1046. I'm gonna go ahead and put her at 1041. I'm gonna take 5 out. I got 2 rounds of buybacks here, so I'll just chance it. See how well we do. Looks like I'm running Jim Wade. Jim Wade's really fast. He runs like 5.0s, so it's kind of hard to judge. Nope. Looks like he's got the buy run, so it looks like I'm running Little Ricky again. All right, so I'm running Little Ricky. First round here, he's dialed to 672. I'm dialed to 654, so he's going to take off before me, and I'm going to put his dial in the delay box here. So I'll let off on his light. When his light goes, my light actually comes on too because of crosstalk, but all right, here it is. couple little rips down there at the end, and I had to get back in. I almost let him back around me. Good run, Ricky. Man, I was wondering why it was so hot that run. I forgot to turn the dang fan on. Boy, I was sweating my ass off. I forgot to turn the fan on that time. What was I, Rich?
12 light. For 656. But he had a 3760 foot.
That's because I was ripping it. All right, that was a good run of Super Pro first round, but I don't know. I took 5 out of the box and I was still crappy on the light, but I mean, I'm happy with the 12. And let's see, I went 137.60 foot and I was 417 at the 330. So yeah, I mean, 419 at the 330 there. So I was actually probably gone a 52 right there. All right, looks like J-Dub and JT and Hunter getting out of here for the night. They're pooping out early. It's already like 9:45, but we're still in first round. It's gonna be a late one.
All right.
When it's hot like this, we start late, so it goes pretty late. But thanks for coming down.
Absolutely.
You guys have a safe trip home. All right. See you, buddy. Alrighty, the guys are out of here. It's just me and Rich now. So we'll see what we can do. I'm getting ready to go up for second round of mod right now. Alright, time to go up for a second round of mod. Mustang, and he is first in points. The dude's really tough, so wish me luck. All right, this guy is really tough. He runs the number almost every time. So the plan is go up there. I'm going to stage a little deeper than normal, try to hit the tree, and I might be holding about a number. So once I get down there, I'll make a call if I need to start ripping it or not. Pretty good on the tree though, so let's see what we ended up doing. All right, let's see what I went here. So I ran it all the way out and I was 54 with the 3, 137.60 foot. So I don't know, that one round that just picked up a little bit. So it looks like we're back to our 54. So next round I'll probably end up putting a 54 on it.
to put all new concrete in this place. Possum, I think he's doing the parking lot. Down there, get some video, checking out some measurements. I think we're gonna have all concrete here with drainage and stuff like that.
You hear that? All new concrete everywhere.
Yes.
Barkley just sold it.
He did?
Yeah, he said we're doing the pits and everything.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, so.
Y'all doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's going to be
as long as you guys are helping.
Oh, I'll help. I don't care.
All right, we're headed up for a second round of top. And I got 654 on the window. So a couple things that we do on the starting line to help with our reaction time and the ET is where we stage. So whenever you stage and you see those lights coming on up there, those two yellow lights, if you just flicker that bulb, you're gonna run a little faster than if you turn that bulb on and you roll in. There's about, I don't know, probably about 7 inches there, 6 or 7 inches that you can roll in. And the farther you roll in, the less rollout you're gonna have, the less rollout speed you're gonna have. It's gonna slow you down a little bit. So in this car, it's kind of tough because it likes to roll backwards on me. So I've been rolling in a little deep, and it's not my normal routine up there rolling in deep like that, but you know, it's been working out pretty well this year so far. So I'm gonna check these tires, and we'll get the second round of Super Pro. I knew I should have put a 52 on it. It was
52 with an 8.
So it was probably going to 52 with a 0. That was 006.
Yeah, 0065 to his 20.
How much stripe did I take? Oh yeah, that was really dumb. I took a bunch of stripe. I took 037. That's a ton. So that was just a horrible driving job on my part. But I can buy back. So I'm gonna go head up to the little buyback booth and give them some more money, and we'll be back in the race. All right, old Richie Rich is going up for round number 3 of ET. He's going with the 655. I just want a 622 breaking out. So we'll go up here and see how he does.
Left-hand side, that's going to be Richie Rich out of IHRA, concerning the rental race car, fast rap racing engine, sponsorship, transmissions to go, drive shaft element, Nick Thomas race cars, and Rick Thomas concrete. 655 the dial in for old Richie Rich, taking on Jazzy Jazz, Jazz and Wolf. Over there, the big camera going. Getting the win. And Rick Thomas will go back and purchase Rich Miller. A buyback.
No good for Rich. He was horrible on the tree, and he got beat by a girl. All right, here we go. Headed up for third round of mod. See how this goes. A lot of work racing this car in 4 classes like this. Well, 4 entries anyways. We're doubled in 1 class, but we sure put a workout on this thing. is already up here in the lanes, and hopefully he's in the left lane because that's the lane I'm going for. Well, now I just had two guys pull out in front of me. So the black Mustang that's leading the points, and then the black Camaro that I ran a couple times in time runs. So we'll see who we get here. Looks like we're going to be running Michael Crass, the Kentucky Headhunter. Probably only one of Michael Crass's entries. He's usually double entered in mods, so I see him back up in there in lanes. He's probably gonna end up having to run Rich. I'm gonna run up there real quick. Nope. Broke out. You're out? You're out of everything? Oh man. I didn't know you lost both of them already. I told you not to suck earlier. And that's exactly what he did. Jeez. All right, we're headed up the third round of Super Pro. I'm going with the 652. I'm gonna leave the box alone. I was 10 the last time. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it. Actually, I was 006 on the last light, so I might go ahead and put one or two in the box just to be safe. All right, looks like we're running the old War Wagon again. He's dialed to 647. I'm dialed to 652. So this is basically a rematch from the last run and second round that I did against him. Hopefully, I can have a good light again. Seem like he dials pretty hard like I do. Sometimes guys hold numbers and it's hard to judge him. Like whenever I ran Crass, he likes to hold a few numbers, so he ran me down quick and was out in front of me and tried cutting it in, but he broke out, so I got the win. So I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 to the box. bro, and the next round of mod. The old war wagon went red on us just now and gave us the win light. So we'll see what we went. We'll get ready for next round of mod. All right, I just got my time slip. I was 001 on that one, and he was 001 red. So if I wouldn't have put those two numbers in there, I'd have been 001 red also. So I ended up going a 54 with the 3, running it out the back on a 52. So, it didn't really lose anything in the 60 foot, just slowed down a little bit. So I guess this next round of mod, I'm probably gonna end up putting a 3 on it. I think I was a little deep whenever I staged. We'll be going up for 4th round of mod here in just a few minutes. All right, just to make things a little more exciting, our one and only generator that we have just ran out of fuel, and then I went to start it and the pull starter broke. So we're in the darkness down here now, and I guess we're gonna have to try to run the alternator for now, and we're gonna have to mess with this thing and see if we can get it to turn back on so we can have some power. We're gonna need to get this battery charging. All right, Rich is messing with the generator, and I am headed up for 4th round of mod. Flip this alternator on. So I'm gonna leave the alternator on going up here, and I'll leave it on in the burnout, and then I'll make my pass with no alternator, and then I'll flip it back on. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to get that thing started back up. That little generator, man, is all wrapped in plastic. It's got 50 screws and stuff holding it together. So we're gonna try to get that bad boy back in order so we can get some juice going. So, all right, I'll see you in a second. All right, 4th round of mod. I'm running Ronnie Overstreet. He's driving a Nova, and he's a tough competitor. So we're dialed to 653. He's dialed to 611. So let's see what we can do. So that last pass, I was a 21 on the tree, and I won a 652 with an 8. So I got lucky that he red lighted. I mean, I didn't even look and see what he ran, but we're trying to get this generator going. I guess I might have to go up and see if they have a spare that we could use, because we've only got about a half gallon of gas in this thing anyways.
Can you pull it?
Is it on?
Yeah.
In business. And we have light. All right, so I'm gonna probably put a 52 on it for Super Pro, depending on who I'm running. I want a 52 with an 8. I don't know if I stage a little deeper, I can roll in a little bit and keep the 3 on there. Get this bad boy fueled up. me a buy this round, but I don't know if there's an odd number of cars or not. So we will wait and see. I'm pulling up to the lanes right now, and right now I see 4 cars, 6 cars. So it looks like I might have the buy. So we'll see. All right, it's looking like I do have the buy this round of Super Pro. Actually, I thought somebody was pulling up. Yeah, I think I do have the buy, so we're just gonna leave everything the same. I'm gonna leave the box alone, and I'm gonna leave the 653 on there, and we'll see what happens. On the tree, so we'll see what Rich says whenever we get the time slip here. Alright, so I totally missed the tree, which I knew I did. I felt late. I was only 43, but I did go dead on with the 4, so I was 653 with the 4. So it looks like this next round of mod, I'll probably leave that 53 on there and hope for the best. If we got any luck tonight, we'll turn on some more wind lights. It'd be pretty cool because I've never even raced points before at a track ever in my life. This is the first year I've ever raced points. And I do have the opportunity to get first place tonight if I win tonight, but have to see what happens. All right, we're headed up for mod class. I heard Keith Davis has got the buy, and I'm towards the back of the lane. I guess there was 5 cars. I thought there was only 4 cars, but we'll see what happens up here. We're seeing Overstreet. Looks like I might get stuck in the right lane. I guess there's 5 cars here, so we'll see what happens. Yep. All right, so we just had to spin for lane choice because we're both in the left lane. I ended up winning lane choice, so I get my left lane. Let's see what we can do. We're down to 5 cars. guess I got probably 4th place in mod, and I'm still on Super Pro, so we'll see how we can do in Super Pro, but never good to red light. 2.7. Well, all right. Rich just brought me the losing slip here. It looks like I was 004 red, and he was 007 on the green side, so he's tough. The Overstreet boys are definitely tough, so good job to you guys on that round. And I won a 52 with the 7 on a 53, so we tried. We got down there, down to 5 cars, so, you know, can't complain about that. We'll get her ready to go for Super Pro and see if we can take her to the last round. All right, we're going up for like 6th round of Super Pro. Hopefully we can turn this wind line on. I got a 653 on there. I think I'm just gonna stick with the 53. And I'm gonna, oh man, I was 001 with what's in the box, so I think I'm just gonna leave it alone and try my luck. Hopefully I don't go red. We'll see what happens. You think I should put a 2 on it? I'm just gonna leave the 3 on it, and I'll just give it a little rip down there. All right, so I am running Cecil Whitaker. He's #1 in points by far. He's a bad dude in the badass Corvette Roadster. So I'm gonna leave the 653 on it. I think it's going a little faster than a 53, probably going a 52 with the 6 or 7. So I'm gonna try to stage a little shallow. I can't stage too shallow with this thing because the freaking car rolls backwards on me and turns the light off. So kind of not the most ideal situation. All right, Andy's sticking me in the right lane. I haven't made a pass in the right lane all day long. We'll see what happens. Many left. Yeah, there's not that many, but thank you. All right, let's see. I was 005 and I won a 55 with the 1, but it's hard to say. My mile an hour looks like it's there, so I don't know. I did get out of it down there, but my mile an hour isn't showing that. And he went dead on with the 6. Well, let's see, my mile an hour, yeah, 104.36 on that one, 104.34, and this one was 104.77. So no, I definitely didn't lose any mile an hour, and it slowed down quite a bit. 55 with the 1, so I don't know, I might have to put a 54 on it. Called mod, did they?
No, and
Oh, all right. Well, I just got called over to speaker. My 005 got me to buy into the final. That's where you want the buy right now. So we made it to the final, Super Pro. That's over here for. Alrighty, we're headed to the lanes for the semifinals of Top Bowl. So I got the buy to the final. We're just gonna go up here, leave everything the same. I was just 005 and I went a 55, but I was in the other lane, so I'm gonna run the left lane this time, leave the 53 on it, and see what she does. All right, we'll see what we can do. I'm running the dragster in the final. He's dialed 481, he just went a 484. Late and it spun a little bit, so we'll see what happens on this next round. We're going into the final. Alrighty, we made it to the last round of the night in Super Pro. That pass felt like it spun a little bit. Man, these mosquitoes are so bad in this car, it's unbelievable. But it did spin a little bit and I felt like I cut a crappy light, so I'll go grab my slip and see what happens. No, I lost. I got like 4th place in mod. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. How many more cars is there in your class?
Just me and that dragster in the finals.
You beat him earlier, right?
I don't know. I don't know if I raced him earlier or not.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Well, I hope I beat him again.
I think you did.
Yeah, so I knew I was late again. I don't know why. I was 43. I mean, I just missed it. And it went a 55 again. It went from 137, 860 foot to 138.9. So I did lose a little bit right there. But shoot, I guess a 55 and a 55, I'm gonna have to freaking put a 55 on it and get this charger hooked up and get some fuel in it. Alrighty, headed to the lanes for the last round of the night. Last race of the night. I know that Buckley's got lane choice and due to the dragster. I just watched him the last round before me. He was dialed 681 and he went, I'm sorry, he was dialed 481 and he went a 484. So I'm going with the 654, leaving the box alone. I've been 00 a couple times with the way that it's set right now, so we'll see what we can make happen. Huh? Oh, I didn't ask him. I mean, Rich, you can ask him if he wants to. I didn't say anything to him. I usually don't initiate that. I let the other guy do it. What? He's asking if he wants to split. Normally we split in the final, so everybody gets a little money. What's he wanting to do, Rich? I mean, we're gonna have to at least throw 100 or 200 to the winner. 8-6. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so we're doing 800 and 600. So the winner gets 800, loser gets 600. So let's get it. All righty, here we go. Last one of the night. Lived up to my nickname, Red Light Ricky, and old Buckley did a good job. So, well, still had a good night. Ended up in the final, won a little money, so can't beat that. I guess we'll go ahead and get all this stuff loaded up, and that'll be that. We'll go up to the tower, get our money. How red was I? 18 red? What did I go?
He was 18, he was 4 red, you were 18.
I can't believe I was that red.
You went 54 with a 6.
Really?
Okay, well, you were it.
So you could have tapped the brakes.
Second better than nothing.
Yeah. Second better than what I did.
Well, I can't believe I was 18 red. But the car went, oh, I had a 54 on it, and I put a 55 on it, and I ended up going to 54. But all right, everybody, that's gonna be it. We're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna go grab my cash, and I'll see you here in just a minute before I get out of here. All right, everybody, you know what we say, rap-skadoodle. I'm gonna go ahead and split that with Rich for letting me drive his car. Even though he tries to never let me give him any money, I'm still going to. Rich, they gave out checks today. Yeah.
That's wild.
All right, Rich, we're out of here. Say bye to everybody.
See you, everybody.
Yep, all right, we'll see you guys on the next one.